A major crypto hack is underway right now as we have a bunch of people weighing in on the internet's social interactions with the cryptocurrency chain that was just hacked up over 200%. Take a look at this. BNB chain now officially hacked. Let me tell you exactly what this means for the crypto market. Is BNB about to continue tanking? It tanked in the first few minutes pretty dang hard after this announcement came out, and it's paused at the moment, so we could see a much bigger tanking for BNB, which could certainly hurt the entire crypto market. But let me say also exactly how this is going to affect Dogecoin, because we have some very crazy things happening right now. So take a look. BNB chain, due to irregular activity, we are temporarily pausing BSC. This coming in from the official BNB chain account. We apologize for the inconvenience and will provide further updates here. Thank you for your patience and understanding, but I'm hearing that they're actually not just simply having some minor inconveniences. This is an actual hack that is happening right now with BSC. They are security compromised, and they're not wanting to directly say that, so they're trying to skirt around what's actually happening here and just simply calling it irregular activity. It's not just that. This is probably one of the biggest deals that we have seen on BNB chain ever, and people aren't taking it as seriously as they likely will once this really starts to become a major news story. It's breaking right now. They just recently tweeted this only a matter of minutes ago to confirm we have suspended BSC after having determined a potential exploit. All systems are now contained, and we immediately are investigating the potential vulnerability. We know the community will assist and help freeze any transfers. All funds are safe, they say. We want to thank all node service providers for their quick and attentive response. So now we have BNB chain, which is basically able to pause a cryptocurrency on their own. Kind of crazy to think that they can pause just simply by will one of the largest cryptos in the world. How is that decentralized? How is that going to be the future cryptocurrency of Earth? Now, BNB chain is great when it comes to building cryptocurrencies on it. For example, CPO, Cryptopolis, that's a great cryptocurrency that's built on the BNB chain. BSC is valuable in its own way, but I think this right here completely and totally excludes it from being the future cryptocurrency of Earth. It's looking more and more evident that Dogecoin is going to be the future cryptocurrency of Earth. It has the fast transaction fees. It's efficient. It's better than Bitcoin in almost every single metric when it comes to spending. But also, it's not controlled by a small group of people in really any way at all, hardly. And so that's the big difference, and no other cryptocurrency at the top can say it has all of the things Dogecoin has in terms of being an actual proof of work cryptocurrency, but also having all of those advantages. That's why Dogecoin really has a slot to slide into as the future cryptocurrency of Earth. Lunar Crush also saying Binance social engagement is up 2.26 million, aka around 200%, 198.8. on this news, and BNB price is reacting to it. Take a look. This is what happened to BNB price right after the news broke. BNB is down massively in the first few minutes after the news announcement, but keep in mind, I don't even think this is the severity of it. We could see it fall further once it is resumed again, and we don't know exactly the extent of this. Now there's a vulnerability in BNB. Could this lead to BNB completely and totally crashing out? We don't know. That's what's scary here. Now, we're not going to jump to conclusions. We do know BNB has a bunch of smart people working for them. Binance is one of the most well-resourced exchanges in the world, so they're going to find solutions to this most likely. But at the same time, there's no guarantee that happens. There's a possibility here that this could be the end for BNB. It could completely totally crash off a cliff, and so it's scary to think about that, because that would have implications on the entire crypto market. This would be like Luna 2.0 in some ways, and it would show the vulnerability of proof of stake potentially in a way that we've never seen before. So it's just something scary to think about here with cryptocurrency. It's not time to panic yet. They'll probably find a solution, but at the same time, I think this, once again, excludes BNB from being the future cryptocurrency of Earth and gives Dogecoin a prime slot to slide into. We also have some big news regarding Elon Musk and what's happening with his Twitter acquisition, and we'll continue to stay updated live on this BNB breaking news story, as we'll likely see another tweet from them soon about this and get more updates on it. We'll check that in a second here, but take a look at this. Defendants and counterclaim plaintiffs motion to stay pending closing of the transaction. Basically, defendant Elon R. Musk, X Holdings Inc., and X Holdings LLC, defendants, through their understanding attorneys, hereby move to stay this action and remove the October 17th trial from the court's calendar based on changed circumstances that have effectively muted this action. This court ordered an expedited trial of Twitter's sole equitable claim for the relief of the defendants specifically perform their obligations under the agreement and consummate the closing. Consummate, that's funny. They're gonna consummate the closing. Well, what's going on here? Okay, so basically, Elon Musk and Twitter are gonna go into 7 minutes in a closet or something along those lines. Basically, my goodness, what an interesting word. They have stated they are willing to close the transaction at 54.20. The debt financing parties are working cooperatively to fund the close, and closing is expected around October 28th. So some of the news we're hearing that Elon's big financiers are pulling out. Well, not so fast. Even if some of them do, he still has other ones that are able to come in their place. So Elon Musk is doing this. It's happening. And he is going to undoubtedly be able to purchase Twitter before the end of the month if he so chooses. Now, it's possible he could still back out. We don't know for sure, right? Because we thought he was going to do it the first time. Now, though, I think this is the real deal. Elon Musk appears to be totally poised and ready to buy Twitter, and he will own it before the end of the month, which is crazy. That's going to have major implications across the entire global system of commerce. Is that of conversation? It sounds like global system of commerce, but my goodness, a lot of crazy stuff happening here, and you can see exactly what's happening behind the scenes by just simply listening to Elon Musk and what he says on Twitter. It's crazy. He's planning to turn this into X, which is going to be the everything app, apparently going to be kind of like WeChat in China, but without all the communist censorship that we aren't that big of a fan of. So this is a lot of craziness happening in one day today. Just to know Elon Musk will likely own Twitter by the end of the month is something to behold on its own. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. So if we click on Elon Musk here, we can see he's been talking a lot on Twitter lately. He's also been, so funnily enough, liking his own tweets a lot. He's been commenting some on what's happening with Russia and Zelensky. He's also been he's trying to work for peace, which I think is admirable. He's going to have controversy no matter what when you're talking about a situation that scary and that unfortunate, and really what Russia is doing is disgusting. It's evil. It really is. They shouldn't be doing that. At the end of the day, though, Elon Musk is understanding of the fact that we need to find peace. You cannot, unfortunately, hold Russia fully accountable to the degree they deserve because Russia is too powerful. It would be nice to just say, let's go ahead and take Russia and do all these terrible things. That's what everyone in the world wants. No one wants Russia to get away with this. But at the same time, there has to be some sort of way to work a path toward peace. Otherwise, this will escalate forever until eventually we have the worst case scenario. So this is the reality of the horribleness of what's happening here, of the horribleness of the situation, and there's really no good answer here. No matter what, any opinion you have will be extremely controversial, and you cannot find a perfect solution. Elon Musk doing his best, but I admire his courage to even say anything about this matter, knowing how controversial it'll be. But at the same time, I think he truly just wants to make, I truly think he just wants to make it better. Twitter's refusing to accept Elon Musk's renewed $44 billion bid for a social media company, according to a report citing Elon Musk's attorneys. What? So this is from an hour ago. Is that true? My goodness. What's going on here? What a crazy news story day. So are they saying, Elon, I want to buy Twitter? Huh. So this is pretty crazy. Plot twist. Are they now saying they're not going to do his Twitter bid? They're refusing it. We had stories coming out saying that they were approving of it. Is this true from Teslarati? I do not know. Let's go and click on the story. Twitter's refusing to accept Elon Musk's renewed bid, according to their Associated Press, citing Elon Musk's attorneys. This news comes after Elon Musk asking the Delaware court to halt the upcoming trial. He renewed his offer to purchase social media networks this week and shared a few details about his goal. Buying Twitter is accelerant to creating X, the everything app. AP noted earlier this week that Twitter said it intended to close the deal at the agreed upon price, but both sides still booked for the October 17th trial. Elon Musk's attorneys said the trial should be adjourned to give Tesla CEO more time. I don't know. I feel like this could be fake news. I highly doubt that Twitter would sue Elon Musk to get him to buy Twitter, and then this would happen. I don't know. That's just craziness. What's going on here? Is Elon Musk buying Twitter or not? Elon Musk saying plot twist. He's responding to that, suggesting that it could actually be true. He's not disproving it. Elon Musk also said Elon liking his own tweets after this meme from Doge designer of Elon Musk giving himself a reward, he's liked a bunch of his tweets. I mean, it's actually kind of crazy. Look at this. He's been liking his tweets all day, even old tweets. He's liked like 100 of his tweets in the last 24 hours or something. I've gotten all the notifications. Thanks, Elon, for blowing up my phone. But you can see Elon Musk also commenting some on various different world issues. He's really not afraid to say whatever the heck he thinks and what he wants to say. But let's go ahead and Google this. Elon Musk, we'll see. Is Twitter now backing out somehow, which is weird. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Huh. Get ready for Elon Musk to turn Twitter. Huh. This is crazy. Elon Musk wants a WeChat for the world. It won't be easy to build. So I do not see any more major news stories about this. Twitter won't take yes for an answer. Billionaire. Okay, what the heck? Now this is getting very, very intense here. What's going on? Is Elon Musk buying Twitter? No, we want to know what's happening as the entire market is looking a little bit vulnerable to a potential hack here by BNB. We'll check on that in 1 second, but I want to check on this first. In a court filing, he said on social media platform he had raised concerns about the theoretical possibility of a future failure to obtain debt financing to pay for the deal. Twitter said it did not trust that the offer would come through. Twitter sued Musk. Musk added the court put the legal fight on hold. There's no need for expediting the trial to order the defendants to do what they're already doing, Mr. Musk's attorneys wrote in a filing. Yet Twitter will not take yes for an answer. Astonishingly, they have insisted on proceeding with this litigation, recklessly putting the deal at risk and gambling with their stockholders' interests. In its own filing for the Delaware court on Thursday, Twitter said it was opposed to suspending litigation, calling such a move an invitation to further mischief and delay. It said it did not trust Musk's promises, noting that one bank helping to finance the deal had testified this week they had not received any notice from Mr. Musk about plans to move forward. Defendants can and should close next week, the company wrote, until the defendants commit to close as required. Twitter is entitled to its day in court. Mr. Musk announced a plan to buy Twitter for $54.20 a share. So basically, apparently Twitter's still looking to sell to him. They just don't believe he's actually going to sell it. So this is the real plot twist here. Twitter is not fully confident Elon Musk is actually going to buy it, or that he has the resources to do so, which in theory he would if he just simply would use his full net worth to do it. But Elon Musk seems to want to go the route of financing, which likely would be a bad idea, actually. I don't know why he's doing that. So it's very, 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 very intense here. But it does seem like Twitter still very much wants to make him buy it, but they just don't think he's going to, so they want to move forward with the trial. And that is interesting that one of the major banks here, one of the major financiers, saying that he did not request or excuse me. Oh man. See, that's what happens when you talk about two important details. When you talk about big world events, they give you the sneezes. Come on. What's going on? Who's doing this? They're getting to me. Some invisible ghost is putting a feather under my nose and making me sneeze to prevent me from saying things about this. Obviously. Of course. Because we're that special. We're so special. That's sarcasm, by the way, for anyone new to the show. Your thoughts on Landian at Landian Meta. I hope their project is successful. I really do. I think it's a cool metaverse. It's cool what they're building. They have a lot of people on their team, so I really hope that project takes off. It'll be really fun to see that happen. Yeah, I participate some in the pre-sale of that, so we'll see what happens. I mean, at the end of the day, it's very hard to have a metaverse project be successful in this day and age, but it's certainly possible they could be one that does it, and I hope they're able to put in the work and put in the time to make that happen. It'd be really cool if it takes off. I hope it happens. Bless you, says Pork Chop. Bless you as well. And basically, someone said Rumble for the win. Is that what you said? Rum to the moon? I don't know what you're referring to, my man, but let's go and check it back with BNB, see if there's any more updates on this, because this is perhaps one of the biggest stories we've seen in a while in the negative column for cryptocurrency, and yet not a lot of people fully reacting to it. Here we go. Wow, here it is. Take a look. A big update here from BNB Chain. Initial estimates for funds taken off BSC are between 70 and 80 million. However, thanks to the community and our internal and external security partners, an estimated 7 million has already been frozen. That's it. Only 7 million been frozen. They have now stolen 70 million approximately. We are humbled by the speed and collaboration from the community to freeze funds. Thank you to everyone who helped and gave their support. So what happens to the 400 million tokens that are still on BSC? Can BSC just claw them back? Do they freeze the attacker and mint the new BNB tokens to compensate? Oh my goodness. Consensus seems to be that they need no consensus. Steady, lads. Deploying capital. Hope CZ Binance will give a full explanation for this. GG. By the way, CZ, he's a multi-billionaire. He could afford to go ahead and make up for this. He could afford to fully refund every single bit of the money that was taken, but at the same time, this is very, very, very bad. So yes, like we said, they were initially downplaying it, saying it was just some weird things happening. No, it was not. They were lying to us. Their Twitter post was a direct lie. It was not just as they said, a regular activity. No, this was literally 70 to 80 million. They knew this. I tried to tell you at the beginning of the show, this is an actual hack on the BNB chain where they took 70 to 80 million, not just a regular activity. What a joke that they would even tweet that out. I mean, I get it. They're trying not to cause panic, but they're also making us lose trust in what they say. So that's the 2-part update there. Pretty bad. Let's go ahead and see if there's any more impact on the price of BNB. And they have not yet said that they have decided to continue with BNB and BSC. It's still apparently on pause. Once again, crazy that they have that kind of power to do that. So some major news stories happening right now, unfolding live as we are watching on the show right now. Craziness indeed happening with BNB and with Dogecoin. Hopefully we'll be able to, people will see Dogecoin now as a spot to put their money. If you don't want to put it in BNB, if you're too scared to hold it there, you can buy Dogecoin instead. And Dogecoin right now, obviously the front runner for cryptocurrency worth. I don't think there's, show me one cryptocurrency that's even comparable with Dogecoin, even can compete with Doge as being the cryptocurrency worth. If you can show me one that's in the top 10, I'll be impressed. And I can probably, if you say that, I can probably show you why you're wrong. Dogecoin is right now the front runner. I don't think anyone who actually understands cryptocurrency would be able to provide evidence against that. And so they could deny it if they want. A lot of people would, but they cannot truly provide evidence against it. Let's go and take a look at the price of BNB. Still down massively. It's obviously not going up or down because of the pause. So this could be way worse than what we're seeing now. And so it seems to be, I mean, people are still trading to some degree, but it's very minimal. It's not a lot of crazy activity after all the mentions and everything. But still, though, if we look at the 1 minute chart, that's the day chart, we can see exactly what's happened here. It has rebounded some back up to where it was, but only to some degree, not fully. Let's see if we can go to the minute chart here. It's not wanting to work. But yeah, the minute chart will be where we get to most of our juicy data here. Huh. Yeah, it does. I don't even know. This could be wrong. It seems to be freezing. It can't actually accurately tell us the price of BNB because of what's happening on the chain right now. So it likely could be way lower than this. We don't know the true price of BNB right now, or really what's going to happen once they allow the transactions to continue again. Craziness. Dude, I have my fingers crossed. I know you're a man of your word, so I hope Doge hit $1 before the end of the year. Keep in mind, to say Dogecoin hit $1 is, I don't think it's that hard of a prediction to make. When the moon landing happens, how can Dogecoin not hit $1? Now, the only question is, when will the moon landing happen? And it's possible it could be delayed, but Elon Musk did say that it was going to be in 2022. And so as long as he's able to stick true to his prediction of when it will be and when he thinks he can do it, then we will almost certainly see the craziest spike we've ever seen in Dogecoin's history happen alongside that. Now, the argument could also be made if Elon Musk waits until 2024, when we're hopefully in the midst of a major Bitcoin BTC bull market, then at that point, a moon landing could send Dogecoin significantly higher. And so there's multiple ways to look at this. It would probably be better for Dogecoin long term if Elon Musk does this during the next major Bitcoin bull market. Now, it could happen even sooner, right? We don't know exactly when it's going to happen. But regardless, if we do see the moon landing in 2022, it's going to be amazing for Dogecoin no matter what. There's just a question of levels, which one will be better. So either way Elon Musk does it, I'm just extremely excited to see it happen. And I know a lot of people will love that, as Elon Musk will bring a whole new wave of attention like we've never seen before to Dogecoin. Might be on Christmas Day, says a DJ Nucleus. What a great Christmas present indeed. That's certainly the best. I mean, you can't get a better Christmas present than that. January 14th, the Doge 1 launch, says Nicholas Levant. Has it been moved back to January 14th? So we actually were supposed to have it at the end of this year for Doge 1. There's multiple confirmations of that. So if they're moving it back, oh well, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. If you want to press like, you're certainly welcome to do so. Yeah, you can. I mean, one like does equal one new person coming in, but at the same time, I mean, it's not exactly a good news story. So, I mean, typically we don't want likes on bad news stories to be too overwhelming, because the less people to see it, probably the better, right? But I mean, there's multiple ways to look at it. I mean, it's good for Dogecoin, this news story, in some ways. It's bad for BNB. So I guess if you're holding a lot of BNB, then you shouldn't press like. If you're holding a lot of Dogecoin, then maybe it's good to press like. Just depends, I guess, on what your own personal interest is. Which a lot of us here are holding Dogecoin, so it's probably bodes well for the good old like button here. As we are also seeing a lot of people talking about this on Twitter. Let's go and take a look at some of the comments about Elon Musk as well and what's happening here. If he's not buying it anymore, what's going on? Craziness in the world. So a lot of people are talking about Elon Musk on Twitter, of course. Is Twitter having my account auto-like my tweets? Looks like it's happening to Elon Musk too. Interesting. So apparently some people are having their accounts auto-like their tweets. I don't think so, because what I imagine is that Elon Musk, I mean, he said he's doing it himself. He said he would have said in this tweet that he was not liking his own tweets. Instead, he confirmed that he is in fact doing that. So no, I don't think that's the case. Also, I have not experienced that at all, and I have a decent sized account that's verified like Elon Musk. So if he was experiencing it, other people are experiencing it. I probably will be too, but I'm not. Breaking. Funders of Elon Musk's proposed Twitter buyout have bailed on him. That's what Adam said. I don't think that's necessarily true. Plus, with 44 billion, Elon Musk's net worth being 290 billion or 280, something like that. I think it's 260 actually right now. I think it went down a bit. But 260 billion, 44 billion, Elon Musk is capable of making this happen. It's not that hard. He can do it. I mean, so no, actually it is hard, but no, he's capable of doing it. That's the important thing there. I mean, in theory, he would have to sell some Tesla stock to do it, which could cause the price of Tesla to go down some. But keep in mind, Elon Musk, he owns like 20% of Tesla, so if he sells a percentage of Tesla, it's not going to have that major of an impact on the stock itself. And people would understand that would probably be a very good marketing move for Tesla to own Twitter in some ways. So there's a lot of different ways to look at it there. But yeah, that's basically what's happening in the news world today for finance. Hopefully we do not see anything too crazy with the BNB price, because even though this does bode well for Dogecoin's long-term potential, it could certainly hurt all crypto in the short term. Look at that, already down to 284. So we're seeing some craziness with the price of BNB right now. A big downward red candle on the day. And who knows how far this could fall. We'll have to stay updated on it. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on, or follow on Twitter. I'm live on Twitter as well right now, to stay updated on this. Very important matters. You're not going to want to miss it. Subscribe, notifications, do it right now. Don't miss the next major update. I'm at Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I'll see you in the next video.